Oh, hello there. Good afternoon from sunny Bosom. It wasn't sunny this morning, I can tell you that for nothing. It was horrible. And it was supposed to be rain and breeze, they called it, all day long. But from about 2 o'clock, I think, maybe a bit earlier, things improved a bit. Now, let's just see what we're doing here. Well, a lot actually. We've got blue sky and sunshine, which is much nicer. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I see. Sorry, I have to go through this rigmarole every time to try and... Why can't I get rid of that? Yeah, I think I've done that. Have I? Did I? I don't know. I think I did. Okay. So I need to make that full size on here. There we go. I get this really annoying narrow view now that looks like that. I don't know why they had to change it. Used to, in fact, it's even narrower than normal by the look of this. I wonder if there's anything I can do to... No, I don't think there is. No, I used to be able to do landscape. I used to paint a bit as well, but wasn't very good at landscape, so wasn't really a very good painter, to be honest. But you can see a couple of my efforts, or maybe one of them behind me. That's a spring cabbage behind my head. You can tell the difference. I'm the one in the front. The cabbage is the green thing hanging on the wall. Oh, look, there they are. Chris and Nick. I feel like I know you, Nick, but maybe I do. Maybe we've met in a past time. It's perfectly possible. I think we've both lived around here for quite a long time, so we probably have come across each other at some point. Do you know Min? She knew a Nick, I think. So Min Maud, Min Maud. We used to be good mates. Well, no, of course we're still good mates. We used to paint together. Right, okay, enough of this drivel. I thought we'd start with The Gas Man Cometh, which is number 70 in the songbook. Cheers. Apparently cider consumption is going down. Bloody Heineken have just ripped out a 300-acre orchard. So there you go. I thought we'd do this a bit more upbeat, so I'm just experimenting a little bit as to what we can do with it. So I'm going to try, see what happens anyway. It's sort of going to go like this, I think. It was on a Monday morning, the gas man came to call. Gas tap wouldn't turn, I wasn't getting gas at all. He tore out all the skirting boards to try and find the main, and I had to call a carpenter to put them back again. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. On the Tuesday morning, the carpenter came round. He hammered and he chiseled and he said, "Look what I found. Your joists are full of dry rot, but I'll put them all to rights." Then he nailed right through a cable, and out went all the lights. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. It was on a Wednesday morning, the electrician came. He Anderson, which isn't quite the name. He couldn't reach the fuse box without standing on the bin, and his foot went through a window, so I called the glazier in. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. It was on the Thursday morning, glazier came along with his blowtorch and his potty and his merry glazier song. He put another paint in. It took no time at all, but I had to get a painter in to come and paint the wall. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. It was on the Friday morning, the painter made a start with undercoats and overcoats. He painted every part, every nook and every cranny, but I found when he was done, he painted over the gas tap, and I couldn't turn it on. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. On Saturday and Sunday, they do no work at all. So it was on the Monday morning that the gas man came to call. Not sure about that. And the picture's frozen. The picture almost in time. That's not very good, is it? Almost in time. I don't know. No gas man in D8 or paper. Not sure what that means. D8 or paper. Never mind. We'll have to look into that. Right, let's go one back to bare necessities. Madness, capo on 5. Shouldn't be allowed really, but let's go for it. This is one of the few instruments that seems to take a capo quite well. Trouble is, I always have to move it back a bit so I can get my fat little fingers in, which isn't the best place for it. Okay. Right, it's number 20. No, it's not number 27. It must be number 1. It's one back, so 69, I guess. Right. Look for the bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Get about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, old Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. You look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Get about your worries and just strive. I mean the bare necessities, that's why a bear can rest at ease. Just the bare necessities of life. But when you pick a paw, or prickly pear. You prick a raw paw, next time beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. You don't need to use the claw. You pick a pear of the big pawpaw. Have I given you a clue? The necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. Why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. With just the bare necessities of life. Well, there we go. Let's get this cap off before it does any damage. That's one thing I forgot to do here. There we go. I've got a feeling I didn't do that in the first place. So let's try it now. Looks like that the signal might be playing up a little bit. But we'll see. Okay. Well, what about Desperado? One back from there. Yeah, let's go for that. Don't forget, if you've got any requests that you know are in the books, hopefully, then go for it. Right, Desperado. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you can hurt you somehow. Boy, she'll beat you if she's able. You know the Queen of Hearts is always your best bet. It seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones that you can get. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, well, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow, the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences, open the gates. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow better let somebody love you before it's too late. 500 miles is in the book. You know it's in the book. Right, so that's what we'll do then. It's number 1, in fact. That's not going to stick up though, is it? Yes, it is going to stick up. Right in the wrong place. Okay, let's put that. I need to put something heavy on it. How about that? The trouble is, if I put that there, is it going to be in shot? Just a tiny bit. I don't think that'll matter. Oh dear. So professional, isn't it? It's like watching the BBC in the very early days, I would imagine. Although it's not in black and white, is it? At least I can say that. It's in colour. Glorious colour. Actually, I mustn't knock all this technology because it is absolutely amazing. When you think the size of the microphone in that phone and yet how clear it comes out is unbelievable, really. And that's without the visuals. Right, cap on 2. I obviously need that to manage the Scottishness. Cap on 2. How about number 5, which happens to have the same arrangement? I do like that chord. It's just an open chord. Without the capo, it's E minor 7, I think. So this must be, presumably, E minor F sharp minor 7. No, Who'd have thought? What a blimey. Can't imagine that I'd use that very often. There you go. It's Roll Over Beethoven. Gonna write a little letter, gonna mail it to my local DJ. Yeah, it's a jumping little record I want my jockey to play. Roll over Beethoven, gotta hear it again today. Know my temperature's rising, the jukebox is blowing a fuse. My heart's beating rhythm, my soul keeps singing the blues. Roll over Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. I got the rocky pneumonia, I need a shot of rhythm and blues. I cut the rolling arthritis sitting down at the rhythm review. Roll over Beethoven, you're rocking in 2 by 2. Well, if you feel it like it, go get your lover, then and rock it, roll it over and move on up just a trifle further, and reel and rock with it, roll over Beethoven, beat these rhythm and blues. Early in the morning I'm giving you the warning, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Hey diddle diddle, I'm playing my fiddle, I ain't got nothing to lose. Roll over Beethoven and tell Tchaikovsky the news. You know she wiggles like a slow worm, dance like a spinning top. Got a crazy partner, you ought to see them reel and rock. Long as she got a dime, music won't never stop, won't never stop. Roll over Beethoven, 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 beat these rhythm and blues. There we go. He'll be turning in his grave, wouldn't he? What can we do next? We've already done a Jungle Book film song, haven't we? A song from the Jungle Book. How about Wonderful World? Good old Louis Armstrong. 14B. Well, we went and bought a chimney pot yesterday. Not something you can say that you often do. In fact, as I turn and look out there it is in all its glory. Needless to say, it's not for the chimney. It's for a garden feature that we're working on, which is quite complicated. It would hopefully be a part of a water feature, which we're trying to improve. We've had it for some time, but it just needs a bit of a tweak. But I've got a feeling I'm going to have to slightly change the colour of this chimney pot. So I'll have to get my paints out, which is something I haven't done for a while, and see if I can get it to get a bit closer to the colour of the other components of this proposed edifice. I know. But we had a nice little drive over to Portsmouth. Delightful house, delightful lady who sold us the chimney pot. She had it all ready out the back. All I had to do was reverse up to the chimney pot and lift it into the boot. I mean, talk about service, brilliant. But she was very nice. In fact, I said to her that if I do manage to accomplish it, I'll send her photos so she can see what her chimney pot ended up as. Right, Wonderful World. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah. Wonderful world. And it still is, despite what the human race is trying to do to it. But we probably shouldn't go there. How about Days, the Kinks? Yeah. Number 18. Mustn't do this too fast. Cap on 3. Do you know, I still haven't got my potatoes in. Got to do that soon. Mind you, I was busy potting up things today, pricking out tomatoes, hence the dirty fingernail, sorry about that. Right, Days. Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days, I won't forget a single day, believe me. I bless the light that shines on you, believe me. And though you're gone, you're with me every single day, believe me. Days I remember all my life, days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my life, and then I knew that very soon you'd leave me. But it's alright, now I'm not frightened of this world, believe me. I wish today would be tomorrow. The night is dark, it just brings sorrow, let it rain. Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days, I won't forget a single day, believe me. Days I remember all my life, days when you can't see wrong from right. You took my life, but then I knew that very soon you'd leave me. But it's alright, now I'm not frightened of this world, believe me. Thank you for the days, those endless days, those sacred Oh, blimey, we haven't done it for a while. Should we do the Gambler? 21. I think we should. Just going to peg that head down a bit. There we go. On a warm summer evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out window at the darkness till boredom overtook us. He began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were by the way they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the earth got deadly quiet, and his face lost all expression. If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. The best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette and faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even, but in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Howdy, Martin Powell. Who's chilling? Oh, I see. That's Paula. Just back from the pub. So you've come back from the pub and now you're drinking a large glass of wine. Well, that's fair enough. Once you start, you might as well continue. And Martin Powell says, "Hello, folks." Hello, folks. Very good. Well, there we go then. Almost a full house. What should we do next? How about down the dust pipe? Yeah, let's go for that. 25. Well, cheers, Paula. heading down the back turnpike, signposts are pointing west. I fell into the lonely dust. I hope I pick up and stand the test, but I'm doing alright now. Down the dust pipe, na 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 na. Rolling down the dust pipe now. Got a $10 bill in my jeans. There ain't no room for a kosher cowboy in a town like New Orleans, but I'm doing alright now. Rolling down the dust pipe, na 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 na. Guess I didn't make it in the city. That's just the way it goes. A lot of lunatics, crazy ghostmen don't like the shape of my nose, but I'm doing alright now. Rolling down the dust pipe, na 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 na. Now I got a $10 bill in my jeans. There ain't no room for a kosher cowboy in a town like New Orleans, but I'm doing alright now. Rolling down the dust pipe, na 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 na. Rolling down the dust pipe, now I got a $10 bill in my jeans. There ain't no room for a kosher cowboy in a town like New Orleans, but I'm doing alright now. Rolling down the dust pipe, na 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 na. Hello folks, hello folks. Hello folks. Oh, let's do the next one. You never know, Derek might be in earshot. It's I Only Want to Be With You. Number 26. It's got that sneaky flat in. Right. Don't know what it is that makes me love you so. I only know I never want to let you go. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? That ever since we met, you had a hold on me. It happens to be true. I only want to be with you. It doesn't matter where you go or what you do. I want to spend each moment of the day with you. Look what has happened with just one kiss. I never knew that I could be in love like this. It's crazy, but it's true. I only want to be with you. You stopped and smiled at me and asked me if I'd care to dance. I fell into your open arms. I didn't stand a chance. Now listen, honey, I just want to be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? That ever since we met, you had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only want to be with you. You stopped and smiled at me and asked me if I'd care to dance. I fell into your open arms. I didn't stand a chance. Now hear me, darling, I just want to be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? That ever since we met, you've had a hold on me. No matter what you do, Well, if you think we can play it, Martin, have you any... Oh, I think it's a pretty complicated song. Blimey. You're very welcome, Derek. What timing as ever. You've got it. You've either got it or you haven't you, Derek? And when it comes to timing, as in many other things as well, you've got it. You got it. I think Dreamer is probably a little bit outside my abilities, Martin, but I wouldn't even attempt it on the keyboard. And it is a keyboard-related, song based. I'll have a look at it, but don't hold out. Don't hold your breath. I'm looking at Driftwood, number 27. I'm just thinking, do we put a cap on it? No, we don't. So we can just go straight in. Everything is open, nothing is set in stone. Rivers turn to ocean, ocean tide you home. Home is where the heart is, your heart had to roam. Drifting over bridges, never to return. Watching bridges burn. Everywhere there's trouble, nowhere safe to go. Pushes turn to shovels, shoveling the snow. Frozen, you have chosen the path you wish to go. Drifting now forever and forevermore, until you reach the shore. Your driftwood, floating underwater, breaking into pieces, pieces, just driftwood, hollow end of holes. Waterfalls will find you, grind you, and you really didn't think it would happen, but it really is the end of the line. So I'm sorry that you turned to driftwood. You've been drifting for a long, long time. You've been drifting for a long, long time. Good. It's not a good idea to hold your breath. Well, I don't think so. Can't do that. I always do that. It's a bit repetitive. How about there's your trouble? Yeah, let's have a go at that. Number 35. Should have been different, but it wasn't different, was the same old story. Dear John, and so long. Should have fit like a glove, should have fit like a ring, like a diamond ring, token of true love. Should have all worked out, but it didn't. She should be here now, but she isn't. There's your trouble, there's your trouble. Seeing double with the wrong one. I can see I love you, but you see she doesn't. But you just keep holding on. There's your trouble. Now you're thinking about all you're missing, how deep you're sinking, round and round and dragging down. Why don't you cash in your chips? Don't you call it a loss? Not such a big loss. Chalk it up for better love. Could have been true love, but it wasn't. It should all add up, but it doesn't. There's your trouble, there's your trouble. Seeing double with the wrong one, and you can see I love you, you can see she doesn't, but you just keep holding on. There's your trouble. Sorry about that, bit of a sort of grinding halt. Should have all worked out, but it didn't. She should be here now, but she isn't. There's your trouble, there's your trouble. Seeing double with the wrong one, and you can see I love you, you can see she doesn't, but you just keep holding on. There's your trouble. 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 Well, there we are. There's your trouble. We could do downtown, couldn't we? 37, should we do that? Oh, maybe peg came off of its own accord there. Maybe not. Maybe I've got a poltergeist. Oh, cap on 5, blimey. I better have a bit of a drink to stiffen my sinews. I almost said stiffen my sinuses, but I'm not sure that's a thing. It's definitely sinews, I think. Nobody wants stiff sinuses. They're a friend to no one. Mind you, do you want loose sinuses? Yes. We could get into quite a can of worms here if we're not careful. So I'm just going to sing this song, Downtown. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. waiting for you. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of a gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with him too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares and go downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, waiting for you tonight. Downtown, you're gonna be alright now. Find somebody kind to help and understand you, someone who's just like you and needs a helping hand to guide them along. So maybe I'll see you there. Can forget all our troubles, forget all our cares and go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. Don't wait a minute more. Downtown, everything's waiting for you. Downtown, 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 downtown. Something that doesn't quite ring true about that, where they say someone who is just like you and needs a gentle hand to guide them along. Well, if they both need a gentle hand to guide them along, they're not going to be much use together, are they? Because neither of them has that inherent built-in ability to be a guide, by the sound of it. So you've got two people without, you know, do you see what I mean? Yeah, well, I suppose it's only a song. But, you know, sometimes these things get into your head, don't they? And then you can't get them out again. Not that I'm going to be able to resolve that particular conundrum, because it's kind of out there and the song was written a long time ago. It's not like I can go, you know, start criticising. And have you ever seen the rain? No, we don't get any rain around these parts. Oh no, no rain round here. It's always bone dry. Couple on 4, number 39. Told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. Coming down on a sunny day. Yesterday and days before, sun is cold and rain is hot. I know, been that way for all my time. Till forever on it goes, through the circle, fast and slow. I know, and you can't stop, I wonder. coming down on a sunny day. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Indeed, Martin, indeed. I couldn't have put it better. Wise words as always. Right, well, what shall we finish with? I was thinking of Dead Flowers. Oh yes, let's, just for a bit of fun. Somebody else did this the other day at open mic. Young Philip. I was quite taken aback. I don't think I've ever heard anyone else do it. And he probably did the correct version because it was nothing like the way we did it. So there you go. I don't think I've ever actually heard the original. So it's kind of a, it's my version of that, I suppose. For what it's worth. Cheers. Right, well, we'll make this the last one for today. Dead Flowers 42. When you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some rich folk that you know, well, I hope you won't see me in my ragged company, 'cause you know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. Know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers at my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. When you're sitting back in your rose pink Cadillac, making bets on Kentucky Derby Day, I'll be in my basement with a needle and a spoon, and another girl can't take my pain away. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. Know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers at my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. Know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers every morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Send me dead flowers at my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Well, there we go. Another one in the bag. Must be up to at least 50 by now. I think it's quite a lot more than that. Anyway, enough of that rabbiting. I don't know. I won't say anything. But I hope we've all enjoyed that, and we're all looking forward to much nicer weather and all the plants coming up and growing and flowering and all that stuff. We've got a robin's nest which I keep investigating to make sure they're all okay. Anyway, good to see you all. Take care. Bye bye.